What?
I left my water in the car.
You just noticed that.
I've been sitting here for maybe 3 hours. That's hype.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That's hype. That's fine. I'll drink it later. It'll be cold. It's cold outside.
This water bottle's way too loud. I can't be having it. Get out of here. So, the idea was brought upon me by Aaron.
Okay.
That, you call people bro, you call people dude. Like...
My geyser.
Yeah.
Of course.
What we need to start doing is calling people chef.
Chef. It's gender neutral.
Yeah.
It implies that they're the boss, but without calling them boss, because calling someone boss is weird.
Yeah, boss is stupid.
My dad calls all like
That's classic.
a waiter or someone, anyone in a restaurant, or like anyone he's getting the attention of at like a customer service thing. He always calls them boss.
Yeah.
And it's super annoying, and I hate it.
That's like an Italian guy thing.
Very.
Boss.
Anyway,
chef. Or I have friends at school that say bull.
Bull.
That bull.
I have never heard that.
Let's stick to chef.
I'm okay with chef.
This chef,
This wolf is chef.
It's fucking hilarious. I started saying it, so like she brought it up, and I was like, "This is it." And I started saying it, and she's like, "I fucking regret bringing this up ever in the first place."
I'm gonna try to bring up to my friends at school and see how it bowls over. Honestly, I think it might hit pretty well.
If it goes great, we can start calling our fans chefs.
Dude, we have to have a reason to call them chefs, though.
This is the reason.
It's a stretch. We'll have to make it.
It's
fun.
not a stretch if we just keep using it.
Yeah, if you just keep using it.
Yeah, if I just keep using it.
If you just keep using it.
Yeah, if I just keep using it.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see how it is. Hey, chefs. This is Who Asked.
The most income.
Okay, it's debatable. I'm open to negotiations.
Good. I'll trade you 2 wheat.
And then what? You had the wheat, and then you didn't. This is Who Asked, the most inconsequential show on the internet. I'm Alex.
And I'm Aaron.
What do we do here?
We talk about things even though nobody asked and nobody cares.
Yep. This is true.
So, in the vein of that, who decided to take a first name, add an S, and then we're like, this is a last name?
Well, here's the thing. If the last name is supposed to be the family name that's supposed to refer to your family, it would make sense that maybe in ancient era and like classical civilizations,
I'm going to stop you right there.
If you pluralize like the man of the house's first name, it would probably make sense to refer to the man's family's house.
So we've already achieved woman or property. We've already gotten there.
Okay, this was in like the 2010s. Okay, BC. 5 minutes in.
Not even, bro. Not even. Try 3 minutes in.
Damn, that's really tough.
But yeah, just a
new
weird
record, honestly.
Just a weird concept. Like,
no, I think it's an entirely understandable concept. But go on.
This first name, unless that's a last name. Now.
Okay, but also,
I don't care about how it actually works because no.
The guy's name probably wasn't Smith.
No. I don't give a fuck. Well, I understand Smith comes from fucking the job.
He was probably a Smith, and if there's one Smith in town, it might make sense to refer to that person's whole family as like the family of the guy who Smiths, the Smiths.
But Smith is already... That doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work. Well, clearly it did because we have history.
You are no fun.
I'm
making sounds.
I know.
Okay. No. I prefer to leave my thought as it is.
But I do understand if last names were like Aaron's.
There are people with that last name.
Show me one person.
I know of a soccer player's name is Max Aarons.
That's fake.
All right, my bad.
You're gaslighting me, actually.
You can't gaslight me if I just accept it and agree with it.
Oh no, you believe it. That means it's real.
Turn gaslighting
there
on
isn't
its
a
head.
big titty cop girlfriend in the room. You're fucking crazy.
You know we keep LeBron James.
Dude, the room's getting super crowded. Let's get into cereal mascots.
No, my point was LeBron James is the big titty cut girlfriend.
Oh. No, he isn't. You're crazy?
There he is.
There he is. Get him. This week we're going to talk about cereal mascots.
Oh, we're
And
starting with that?
If we think we came up with cereal mascots and we're trying to argue that the other person would lose in a fight against the cereal mascot.
I think I have really convincing arguments, I'm not going to lie.
I'm ready for this. I'm very ready for this.
You go with your first one.
I'll go with my first one. Okay. Keep it simple. The Quaker Oats guy
He doesn't want the smoke.
doesn't want the smoke.
Doesn't want the smoke.
The Quakers went hard in history.
I go to a Quaker school.
Oh, interesting. Tell me about the Quakers.
You wouldn't fight me.
Why not?
Because I go to a Quaker school.
He probably doesn't even know what that is.
Is the Quaker Oats is it a guy?
Yeah, it's like you would recognize the face. It's like any oatmeal thing has got like the guy in the hat.
How is this old person going to fucking fight me? This old Quaker who are peaceful people. How are they going to how is he going to beat me in a
I'll
fight?
be real with you, Chief. I don't remember anything about the Quakers. I just remember that they were a group from history. They banded together. They rode horses.
Nice.
Do you know how to ride a horse?
You know who else rides horses? High school girls with no friends.
Damn, dude. You can't just annihilate like
I love you,
Allie.
Allie. I love you, Allie. It's a
We have
total
so many more
absolute
friends.
joke.
We have so many more friends that rode horses.
I know Allie and Allison. I don't think Allison listens. Allie, I love you. It's a joke.
No, he doesn't. You're crazy.
Jokes. Still, I've yet to hear one actual convincing point of why this man would be me in a fight.
All right. Here's what I'll tell you. From his face, he's a big dude. He's got weight on you.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
You gotta trip him. You gotta.
If anything, he's fat.
All right. I can work with this. Can you beat a sumo wrestler?
Sumo wrestlers are trained.
An untrained sumo wrestler.
Probably.
You can like pin a sumo wrestler.
If he doesn't know how to fight at all.
You can pin like a 250-pound dude.
If he doesn't know how to fight at all, yes.
My man lived in the 1700s. He's probably fighting for his life, back then.
Did fat people exist then?
Absolutely.
Fair enough.
Weight was a sign of like wealth.
I thought that was like Greece. I thought that was like ancient Greece.
It was Victorian England. It was the 1700s colonies. It was everywhere. It was Japan.
Yeah, he's not going to be.
Anytime
He's
Japan.
fat. He's probably uncoordinated. That's why he's a fucking.
This may be true, but I remain unconvinced that you can pin a 200-pound dude.
Who said you have to pin? Why can't I just
Fine,
knock
kill
him
him.
out? I'll just knock him out.
Try to knock him out.
I will.
Do it.
He won't be able to defend
Roll an
himself.
attack.
Nor will he be able to attack me. This is disappointing from you.
No.
This is disappointing.
Okay, I want to start with. I wanted to start with a weak one. Get the blood flowing.
Okay.
All right, you go next.
My first one's probably my weakest one, but I still think it would. I'm
right.
still convinced on it.
Keep in mind, I'm a brown belt in Taekwondo.
When was the last time you did any Taekwondo?
I was maybe 10.
Yeah. And we literally 2 episodes ago talked about, or 2 recordings ago, talked about how being a brown belt really isn't, even being a black belt really isn't that lit. So, my first one is Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
Oof. Okay. Did you look up how tall they are?
No.
Because I'm pretty sure they're like super small.
I was banking on that.
Okay. All right. Tell me about that.
You lack hand-eye coordination.
That is untrue.
That is true.
No.
Yes.
What? What?
You're not great at sports with your hands.
You don't watch me play sports with my hands.
I've seen you.
Yeah, maybe when we were like 15.
Bro. You're not going to convince me otherwise.
Okay, fine. I'm not great at basketball. Why can't I snap these three little
Because
nodes?
they're going to be quick. They're going to be prancing around, attacking you from all angles 3 at once. You're not going to be able to handle that. That's
What,
overwhelming.
do they have knives? Like, what do they... Do I have a weapon?
I don't know. We never made these specifications.
Okay.
It's like almost like a swarm.
I'm gonna say none of us have weapons.
Okay. Yeah, they would beat you.
I don't think so.
They would beat you. They're just
Uh,
you wouldn't be able to. It's overwhelming. These three little
the
quick
trio
things
are a
attacking you.
few inches tall.
Oh yeah, you
I
would
just
have-
looked it up.
You would
Few
have no
inches tall.
chance.
No chance.
It's like you fighting against three wasps.
They're gonna nibble on my ankles. They can't fly.
They can climb. It's like you fighting against three rats.
I'll flick it. Okay, no. A rat is pretty big. Maybe mice. I still think I'd just step on a mouse.
No, they're too quick. I don't think you'd be able to. I don't think you'd be able to handle it.
Hmm.
You'd be focused on one. The other two would be all over you. You get inside your ears.
I think just straight out the gate, I can step on one.
I don't think so. I think
No?
they're too quick.
They're that fast.
Yep.
Tiny legs.
Yep.
But they're faster than me?
Not faster than you,
They're
obviously.
less than an inch tall legs.
They're
You know how much so much work they're gonna have to put into that?
Yeah, dude, so much work.
Okay, I could see the weak argument, but
I think
we'll call it a tie
my
between the
argument
Quaker
is
Oats.
that you're weak.
Fuck you. I think the Quaker Oats would sit on you.
Damn, that's a win-win.
Damn, why can't Snap, Crackle, and Pop sit on me? Isn't it so interesting that Snap, Crackle, and Pop are the names of the derivatives of like motion? It's like
No, they're
velocity. No,
No.
velocity, acceleration, snap, crackle, and pop. No, that's real. That's
No,
real.
it's not.
Longbro taught us that.
no, it's not real,
Yes, no, our physics teacher taught us that.
bro.
I'm gonna look that up.
You can. It's
Or it's
not
the
real.
integral, whatever the fuck. You
It's
know what?
not real.
What? Well, okay, it's not.
Velocity, acceleration. After acceleration comes the jerk.
Oh, jerk, and then snap, crackle, pop. I think
No.
this is cap.
You're
You're
wrong.
gaslighting me.
You're
no,
wrong.
this is actually happening right now.
No.
You're actually
Look it up. Look it up right now.
Oh my god, I can't believe you're making me do.
Look up what's the derivative of acceleration.
Jerk, snap, crackle, pop.
I can't believe you were baited by our own high school physics teacher.
Wikipedia is saying velocity, acceleration, jerk, snap, snap, and crackle, and then pop.
I do not believe that. Let me see for my own eyes.
I will not be gaslit on my own goddamn show.
This is no way.
Yeah.
No way.
I mean, there's no practical application because it's supposed to be like the rate of change of crackle. So, like, I can understand why it's not talked about frequently, but that's what Longbro said. And I take Longbro's word as law. Big shout out to Longbro. If you are Longbro, you can email us, whoaskedcast@gmail.com. Why did you give me an 89?
There's no way they did this for the meme. They did it for the meme.
They did not do it for the... You're right. Wikipedia did it for the meme and then kept it.
No. Physicists did it for the meme.
Yeah, the European Journal of Physics is clowning on you, specifically, Aaron.
No. They did it for the general meme.
Totally, 100%.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or Rice Krispies did it for the meme.
No. Rice Krispies invented physics.
Rice Krispies theorized that.
in the Rice Krispie theorem.
Is Rice Krispies Kellogg's?
I believe so.
The Kellogg's theorem. That's what it would be.
Ooh. It's like the Pixar theory, but physics and cereal.
Yeah, that, but not at all.
Cool. I
Anyway,
disagree. All right, we'll call this 0-0 right now. I think the Quaker Oats guy would sit on you.
No.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to sit on someone when you're fat and slow? That person has to not move.
In a melee fight, in like a punching match, in like a right?
But
Do you have a gun? Tell me if you have a gun.
For him to turn around and sit on me, like I would
No,
ha-
you can like straddle you like front side.
he would never get in that position.
Yeah,
If anything, it's 1-0 to me.
wow. If anything, it's the exact opposite.
No. Fine, I'll take 0-0. You go.
yeah.
What's your second one?
Tony the Tiger. Pretty classic.
Well, he
Frosted
would
Flakes, right?
All right, well,
it's a
this
tiger.
is
He's a
stupid
tiger.
because he would be anyone.
Yeah, that's
He'd be-
why I the category was cereal mascots that I think that would beat the other person in a fight.
I specifically strayed away from Tony the Tiger because I thought it was boring.
I needed a point on the board, man.
I don't see it as whoever has more points wins. I see whoever came up with the better ones wins.
Okay, I'm okay with taking an empty point.
Tony,
I want to hear out loud that you lose to a tiger in a fight, because we talked about the leopard thing and then we never kind of got to you about that.
I would lose to a tiger in a fight.
Okay,
Specifically, Tony Tiger.
that's point on the board for
Remember that
Alex.
TikTok? Tony Tiger could punt your head into the sun.
Yeah.
Tony
Yeah.
Tiger has the leg strength of like 18 horsepower or something like that.
Some dude on TikTok did some like bullshit math to, in like cartoon physics and calculated shit, and and ended it with like Tony the Tiger can punt your head into the sun.
Yeah, Tony the Tiger is infinitely powerful, and we should all fear him.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty quick and easy one. All right.
I just need points on the board. Then.
It's not like whoever gets the most points. It's not like that. Okay. My second one is Chip the dog from Cookie Crisp.
Isn't he a wolf?
Nope.
Okay.
At least
Give me your argument.
Wikipedia said he was Chip the dog. Well, first of all, there's two major points to this one. The first one is that he's fucking insane. He's
Yeah.
he's absolutely mentally unstable and unpredictable. You can never tell what he's going to do next, and that makes him a scary opponent.
This is true. I'm getting wolf and dog. This is a pretty important distinction.
They're wolves and dogs are.
I
pretty
can
closely
argue against a
related.
dog. I probably would lose to a wolf.
I think he would still lose to a rabbit.
We're talking
dog.
this guy, right?
Yeah,
We're talking this guy.
he
This
looks like
MFer.
he does look like a wolf.
I'm pretty sure this is a wolf.
All right, we'll go with a wolf because it strengthens my
So
own
let's
point.
go with a dog.
So not only is a wolf, he's fucking insane, mentally unstable.
this
You
is
have no
true.
idea what the fuck he's gonna do next.
This is true.
And secondly, you know nothing about dogs.
I'm pretty sure this is also true. I am
So you are
dog illiterate.
very disadvantaged. You have no idea what's going on.
Think about it this way: the Cookie Crisp, wasn't he a bandit? Isn't he the Cookie Crisp bandit?
No, I don't think so.
I might think of something. No, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be a bandit, or at least like early iterations of him was a bandit.
I don't give a fuck
Or
about
even
early iterations.
I know earlier iterations. It was the Cookie Crisp wizard. They changed it. in
That's
2000.
shocking.
Yeah, no, that's right. It's literally right here.
No, yeah, I'm saying that's shocking.
Cookie Crisp
They
wizard.
did a fucking wizard.
Yep.
Jesus. By the way, when we were looking this up, some cereal mascots are fucking weird. Weird.
Nope, I've been Mandela affected. I have no idea. There's some mascot that's supposed to be a bandit. I don't know which one it is. It's the Honey Nut Cheerio bee.
That motherfucker.
Shifty asshole.
Are you allergic to bees?
Not that I know of.
All right, I'm not changing my answer then.
Wait a minute.
So
Okay,
anyway, you would lose to this wolf.
I would lose to this wolf
It wouldn't-
slash dog.
It wouldn't be like it would be a fight, but you would lose.
It would definitely be a fight. I'd get some punches in, but I think just like this animalistic nature is going to take over this canine and just rock me.
Yeah.
I was actually... I can't roll on my pant leg. I take off my pants.
Yeah, take
I
them
was-
off from the top.
I was at
Make a drop.
That's a wow. I was at my friend's house yesterday, and the cat. I went to the bathroom, and the cat was sitting in front of the bathroom. I was like, "Excuse me," and it hissed at me, and I was like, "I can go to a different bathroom." And then it launched at me and scratched me, and it scratched me and like made me bleed through my sweatpants.
Yeah, you a bitch.
My man went through the sweatpants and attacked me, and I was like, I'm allergic, but hopefully this doesn't go too hard. And I was fine. I think I haven't checked in a
He
while.
injected his cat
What day is
venom
it?
into your blood.
Cat came all over my blood.
I'm not allergic to cats, just their cum.
How'd you find that out?
Like I said, I'm not allergic to cats.
So I was at the dentist.
So I was in school, right? Anyway,
I was having my colonoscopy, and they were like, "What's this?"
oh my god, don't talk about colonoscopies like that.
How am I supposed to talk about colonoscopies?
Respectfully. Respectfully. What's your third one?
My third one?
Yeah.
All right. You remember the cinnamon toast crunch? This one was
Like all the little pieces of cinnamon toast.
the
crunch,
little
right?
the square guys.
Yeah.
This is relatively recent though, so if you're not like our age, you might not be totally familiar with the crazy squares. But
I think I am.
but like obviously originally it was like the chef. I don't know what that guy was.
That chef.
That chef. I mean, he went hard. He went hard in the paint. Because Cinnamon Toast Crunch slaps. But later on, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch created the new mascot, the Crazy Squares. And these guys, if you were talking about the Cookie Crisp dog being rabid, the Crazy Squares are on meth. The Crazy Squares are on hard drugs 24/7 until their little hearts give out. They eat each other, first of all.
All right, I'm gonna tell you one thing right now
Mhm.
before we go any further. If you won't lose to Snap, Crackle, and Pop, I'm not gonna lose to the fucking Crazy Squares.
There are 3 characters of Snap, Crackle, and Pop. I'm talking like a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
You don't get a whole bowl. Are you kidding me?
What? They're a herd. They're a pack. The Crazy Squares.
Either way, I will never accept to. I would definitely, if you don't lose to Snap, Crackle, and Pop, I'm definitely not losing to these Crazy Squares.
The Crazy Squares have crazy physics. Their shit. First of all, like the meth thing. Second, they like unhinge their jaws and eat the entire box like in one bite. These MFers like swallow up the bowl of milk, which doesn't make sense because it like their body square and the milk volume.
I can take out half of them with one stomp of the foot.
See, that's what I was saying about Snap, Crackle, and Pop, and you didn't let me have that.
Well, that's because Snap, Crackle, and Pop is only 3 individuals, so you have to try and focus one and stomp on that singular one. Whereas a herd, I can just stomp into the center of them.
Yeah, and then there's still like 100 of them. I have very big bowls of cereal.
Oh, it's like
the spoon thing.
Yeah, the spoon thing.
All right, one spoon, one bowl of cereal.
Anyway, I'm no way I lose to them if you don't lose to Snap, Crackle, and Pop, because Snap, Crackle, and Pop are also more intelligent.
You can't fight intelligence with meth addicts.
You meant that the other way around. Anyway, I will not concede. Absolutely not. They're fucking pieces of cereal. I'll just eat them. I'll eat them.
I was afraid you'd say that. You've solved my Cinnamon Toast Crunch puzzle, actually.
Or just take like a bin and just place it on top of them, and then they're stuck. And then never mind. That's all I do.
Yeah, I was really riding on the wow factor of the drug addicts and cannibal aspect of the Crazy Squares, and not that you just eat them.
Yep.
I realized that halfway through my argument.
All right,
So I'll throw a point on the board for you.
Nice. All right, this is the last one. I feel strongly about this one.
All right. I'm gonna deny it. No, you haven't even said it. I don't even know what it is.
In some way similar to Chip the dog.
Okay.
Sonny the cuckoo bird from Cocoa Puffs.
This is tough. This is the orange guy, right?
Is he orange?
He's orange. What color do you think he is?
The bird that goes cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
What color do you think he is?
Brown.
So one of us is about to have a mental breakdown after I do this Google search.
I think he's brown, guy. I think he's brown. Damn! Wait.
Okay, out of 7 pictures, one of them is brown and the others are orange.
Wait,
my guy's orange.
But these ones, like, that's brown. That's definitely brown.
What the? What?
He's sometimes brown, sometimes orange.
Stop. You were controlling the narrative right now. He is 90%. He's 90% always orange. Maybe like the chocolate ones, he might be brown, but that's a different conversation.
They're called Cocoa Puffs.
That is a very different conversation.
They're always chocolate.
That's on me.
There's Cocoa Puffs, and then there's the chocolate Cocoa Puffs. Anyway, I'm not that upset about that.
My guy's orange.
Either way, he's clinically insane. Clinically insane, and it's your greatest fear. It's chocolate. It's your greatest fear.
I'm not afraid of chocolate. I just generally don't like it.
It's your greatest fear. You would be frozen, shaking in your boots, coming up against the Cocoa Puffs.
Dude, it's not.
Bird.
It's not a date, an honest date with Haley Steinfeld. It's chocolate. Like, it's not my greatest fear or anything.
No, it's a date with Destiny.
Like I said, it's not.
No, like Destiny, the stripper.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I think you'd just be. You just wouldn't be able to handle yourself mentally. It's just a mental fight that you wouldn't be able to.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. If I had to take the Crazy Squares argument of just like those guys are on meth, the Sonny the bird, he needs help. 100% he needs like psychiatric help of some kind.
If the Crazy Square's on meth, he's on like
super meth. Look up in the sky.
No,
it's a bird.
He's
it's
on
a
like
plane.
He's on.
Oh god, it's super meth. Guys, run.
He's like crossfaded on Molly and Adderall.
Oh my god, I feel so bad for him now. I don't want to fight him.
Sorry. Acid and Adderall.
Oh, okay.
Because
he's not a victim of the system. He's just an asshole.
Because he's fixed on Cocoa Puffs. There's nothing else in his whole mind. But he's also on fucking acid as well. Or shrooms, whichever one you want to pick. Shrooms, probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say he needs to like balance that out with a downer.
He's just on all the stimulants at once.
Oh my god, that would have to stop your heart.
I mean, maybe not if you're a fake bird.
I'm gonna put down my foot on this one. No, even
Anyway,
if you're a fake bird.
you would lose. You would lose. There's.
All right, obviously the fight is taking place in his meth lab. Yeah, I think I'd lose to Sonny the Bird in a fight because he would he'd probably rip my head off. To be honest, or honestly, he'd ask me if I want Cocoa Puffs, and I said no, and then he'd kill me.
Yeah. He'd be like, with a knife, he's like the Joker. Are you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs?
I mean, like not exactly, but I
fucking die.
I'll do anything. I'll do anything. Please, I have a family.
I'll fucking cut your dick off. I will cut your dick off.
Dude, you're not making any sense right now.
Tell me you're cuckoo.
We can call the ambulance. We can get you help. Like, I don't want to fight you right now.
I will beat you until you're bleeding Cocoa Puffs out of your ass.
I think you're high on Cocoa Puffs.
And?
Is Cocoa Puffs an upper or downer? It's an upper.
Upper. Cocoa Puffs are fucking
100%.
amazing. I understand why he's so cuckoo.
Dude, what if there are cereal mascots, but they're for drugs?
That can be a segment later. Which cereal mascots match up best to advocate for which drugs?
Dude, I'm cuckoo for acid. Cuckoo for Adderall.
I'm cuckoo for cocaine. That rolls off the fucking
cuckoo for
cocaine.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm like
wait,
kind of down for Molly.
Drug cereal, cuckoo for cocaine puffs.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day when
Mhm.
they had cocaine in Coca-Cola, they also had cocaine puffs.
That makes sense. That
Look
makes
it
sense.
up. It's true.
Instead of Lucky Charms, instead of the marshmallows, it's actually just opium.
Damn. It's just
full syringes and
opium.
Yeah.
Even though you have to smoke opium, do you? Oh no,
I'm pretty sure you can
normally
inject it as
oral.
well.
Oh, okay. We've now
We learned
trying to
about
sell
this in
that.
Abnormal Psych.
This is cereal that you inject. It's safe. It's just a better way to get nutrients and drugs into your blood.
It's crazy because yeah, it's just like, no, I would never. Oh my gosh, like pureed cereal and milk, and it's like going straight into my bloodstream. That's insane. You can't do that. It's like drugs, though. Let's talk about this.
The Lucky Charms guy. He's a fucking
his name is Lucky. His name is Lucky.
He's a crackhead. He's like one of those crackheads where it's like, don't step on my fucking property. He's like, don't touch my fucking Lucky Charms.
Yeah, Lucky Charms is the Lucky the leprechaun is definitely like in front of his property. He's like growing whatever the fuck Lucky Charms or whatever. he has his hat and like his green jacket, a shotgun, and no pants.
Huge dick.
Lucky's penis is larger than him.
Larger than life and made out of iron.
Oh no. Iron dick training. The forbidden jutsu.
Why did it tell you said jutsu?
Yeah, it's like a Naruto thing. I don't watch anime. I don't like Naruto.
As opposed to jutsu?
Yeah.
Sounds like jitsu for Jews.
And that's what it is.
Oh, okay.
I don't know anything about Naruto.
Yeah. It's another name for Krav Maga. Jutsu.
Krav Maga?
Yeah, Krav Maga.
You didn't say it like that first.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. No. I don't know what you're talking about. You're
Rewind the
crazy.
podcast. Email us whoaskedcast@gmail.com. Aaron is fucking crazy.
I might have said Krab, but like, sue me.
I'm pretty sure you said Krav Magav.
No, I definitely didn't say that at the end. I know it's Maga.
No, it tipped me off because you didn't end it correctly.
I definitely did.
You tipped your hand.
Anyway, shall we move on?
Yeah.
We'll get more into cereal mascots and drugs at a later date.
Those are a pretty good pairing. Even just conversation topic. I mean, not actually. No,
Guys,
officer.
if anyone ever asks you if you want to buy drugs, you must ask follow up if they have cereal, and if they don't, that's how you know you shouldn't buy them.
Mhm.
Also, another tip:
Oh.
if they're offering to give you drugs, you say no because drugs are expensive, and no one will give away good drugs for free.
That's a smart move. That's an absolutely smart move.
It's true.
Like, I imagine all those like old like smoking PSA or even just like drug PSAs or like commercials and stuff that they would show to kids maybe early 2000s, like, hey kids, you want to smoke some weed? Absolutely, 100%. It's gonna be like $20. That's it. 100%. Like, how many grand?
I've seen TikToks like that. I'm just thinking the commercials, all the anti-drug commercials should just be like, remember kids, don't do drugs unless you paid good money.
Yeah. Or honestly, even thought experiment time. Say, even if you were the drug dealer and like you're like the bad guy in the situation, you would surely lose in this fight. You're probably selling this to what? 4 kids, 5 kids. You're like, want to buy some drugs? And they're like 100%. And you're like, you clearly don't have the money for it. You're children. And they're like, yeah, but we want the drugs. What are you going to do? Fight 5 kids? Can you beat 5 kids in a fight?
I can comfortably stomp on one before they get to me.
Okay, you got 4 more. I'll give you that one.
I'll just eat them.
I really hope we clip this completely out of context of breakfast cereal.
Okay, now we can move on.
Okay, I'm going to move on now. There's a bunch of psychology studies related to snails.
Yeah, weirdly.
And we're going to talk about one of them.
Because actually snails are 99% genetically similar to humans.
Is that real? Is that dead ass?
Yeah.
This is like no nut.
No nut.
I meant to say no cap. And
You said no, I had no idea why.
You agreed with me.
What was I supposed to do?
No. I don't know, but
by the way, I saw one of those TikToks. You know, those TikToks that's like the boys group chat or something like that. And like it does all the text and it reads it out with like text to speech.
Mhm.
Well, I saw one and it had the word dead ass, but the text to speech said deadus. And I now forever say deadus.
As opposed to deadester. That would be the comparative
Yo,
form.
I'm deadus. I'm
The superlative.
dead is my guy.
You couldn't be more dead.
Anyway.
Deadassist.
No, it's not dead.
No, I know.
Deadus.
There's a lot of, I don't know why I'm just like horizontal. There's a lot of psychology studies, and they test on snails for some reason. And I found a really interesting one when I was doing a report for my old people class last semester, and it was really funny. Just because we basically needed to find, or we could have found anything, and I just wanted to find a stupid article that draws an outlandish conclusion from like a relatively okay or like weird study. Those ones are just so fun. Yeah, those ones are just so fun and easy to talk about. And I'll talk about the one I found. The article was, I had to really dig for the article, but it was by some, I couldn't, it was like some like Indian based media outlet that I couldn't find any. Yeah, I couldn't find like any other information on it, but it was just like, it existed, it was there, and I was like, all right. And essentially the article was claiming that eating chocolate will help or even cure you of Alzheimer's.
Seems legit.
Yep, right.
Yep, checks out to me.
Do you have Alzheimer's? You should eat chocolate, because apparently this was their reasoning. There was a University of California at San Diego study in 2018, and they wanted to see they tested a chemical known as, wait for it.
I'm waiting.
Wait for it.
Or I'm done waiting.
Oh shit, I can't find it. I'll find it.
So anyway, guys.
Yeah, and they were finding fucking
preparedness.
I'm really scanning for this, and I cannot find it. I'm almost there.
What's the?
Oh, got it. They were looking for a chemical called epicatechen. We'll call it chemical E.
I've never heard a more fake sounding chemical in my life.
We'll call it chemical E for now. It is just a chemical that is commonly found in chocolate. And so
Sure.
they injected this chemical. It's not the whole chocolate. It's just a chemical found in it. They injected this chemical into snails, and then they tested the snail's memory. And on their assessments of snail's memory, they said that the injecting this chemical was neutral to their memory and sometimes improve their memory.
I'm just
Therefore, if you are human with Alzheimer's, you should eat chocolate. You should eat a lot of chocolate because this will cure you of Alzheimer's. And this was the study that they referenced. Because snails sometimes didn't forget when they had the chemical, not the whole chocolate,
you know what?
the chemical injected straight into them.
This absolutely makes sense.
Yeah?
I'm enthusiastic and I'm excited for the future and what it holds for these for these people.
Do you have Alzheimer's? Do you have memory problems? Because apparently chocolate is supposed to help with that. Have you not seen these snails? These snails have a wicked memory.
I'm imagining they take a needle, they just fucking jam it into a snail. The
snail just dies. The snail.
That's not what I was thinking.
The snail just ragdolls. And they're like, all right, snail, if you remember what we asked you, don't move if you remember what 2 + 2 is. The snail remains there, a corpse. Like, interesting.
They're like, it didn't know the answer before, therefore neutral.
How on earth do you test snail memory?
Oh, I was thinking you inject, and then once you're done, you're like, what was the 22nd president of the United States?
The scientist with guns to the snails.
He's like,
The snail said this?
I don't know. Yes, the snail said this.
Damn.
Obviously, they're
The
sentient.
stupid ass snail.
Wait, are all snails sentient?
You can email us, whoaskedcast@gmail.com. Are you a sentient snail?
Have you ever met an inanimate snail?
An inanimate snail.
Yeah, I mean, I guess those exist, like a fake snail.
Yeah.
But the point stands. How did they test the snail's memory?
I want to see these mastermind snails that have this crazy memory after chocolate
just
has
watch
been
Queen's
injected.
Gambit. Some sick ass snails in there.
I gotta be, what's the actress? What's the main character?
Beth Harmon.
I want to see Beth go toe to toe with a snail in chess.
It's like
and get her shit absolutely rocked.
Basically, like the biggest thing in that is like the masters of chess are the Russians.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's actually like everyone else. The Russians, the snails.
Yeah.
The snails are like, I only know one thing.
Oh my god, it's the snail's gambit. He's gonna time me out.
The snail's gambit. It doesn't make any sense with the context of the fucking.
The snail becomes a piece on the board. You upgrade a pawn to a snail, and the snail starts.
You literally just slap a real ass snail onto the board, and wherever it goes, it just goes.
Oh, I guess it's on your queen, your rook. Nope, it's on your king. Checkmate.
Got him.
It's
a new game.
It's chess, but it's all snails. And you just wait until one of the snail kings is mated.
Yep, that's all you do. There's no differentiating between which snail is the king and which snail is a pawn.
No, they put a little crown on the king.
I was thinking you could just choose which one's which in the middle of the game and switch it.
Yep, that one. No, the one on the right. A little more to your right. Yep, that one. Actually, it's pinned by my queen. How the fuck is that one the queen? It's not even on the board.
And you're trapped by my other queen. What? Anyway.
That'd be a great show. I'd watch that.
No, you wouldn't.
Snail's Gambit.
Don't cab.
Don't nut.
Don't nut. Don't nut on me, chef.
Don't nut on me, chef. Dentist. Who needs context? Who needs it?
Absolutely no one, chef.
Could it be me?
Oh my god. Where were we? Oh yeah, so there are other snail studies too that I found out recently.
You want to talk about any of them, or do you want to save them?
I just know what they are. I'll bring them up. I don't really feel the need to or want to research them or bring them up on another episode. Okay. So there was one study where they took memories out of one snail and implanted them into another snail.
And we're not going to talk about that right now?
Yeah, we can talk about it
Oh,
right
okay,
now.
okay. Yeah. What? What is this shit with snail memory? How the fuck do you test snail memory?
I don't know. Something with genetics.
No, they definitely give them cognitive tasks.
It's what they do is they launch them into space. Space Snail, the movie, the TV show,
The game.
the book.
The game.
Beautiful.
Dude, testing snail memory. It has to be a thing because there are simply too many studies that do it. What? What? What?
I'm just still laughing to myself about I'll eat them.
You're playing chess with someone and they start eating the pieces.
No, the drugs in the alleyway.
Oh, yeah. I wonder what a snail tastes like.
That would be a good punishment for snail chest, though. If one of your pieces
Ooh.
gets taken, you have to eat it.
That's a good, yeah.
I mean, escargot is a thing.
You don't cook it, though.
No, you don't. It's raw escargot. Raw escargot.
Sporta.
We're just a fucking. This is just a spiral into the abyss right now.
Okay, the reason that is because we've been recording a lot of episodes like in bulk, and we're just fucking losing our minds because we're like 6 episodes ahead or something like that right now, and we're just some of the stuff that you probably listened to a month and a half ago, we did like last week.
Yeah.
And so they're heavy on the brain at the moment.
Yeah, we're just recalling and recalling. It's really great.
Yeah.
But there's another snail memory study that I heard of where they implanted memories into a snail that never existed. Yep.
1 ounce. Give me 1 ounce of context. And I challenge you to make it make sense.
I gotta be honest with you, Chef. I got nothing.
Snail that doesn't exist. Tell me about that.
No, the memories didn't exist.
Oh, so implanting false memory. You said into a snail that doesn't exist.
No, I said. Well, I said implanting memories into a snail
that didn't exist.
No, that don't exist.
Okay.
Anyway, the snail exists.
But you can understand how I misconstrued that to think that the snail doesn't exist. Right? Right? I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
So it's like a hypothetical snail.
And we thought about launching it into space. We proposed the idea of launching it into space, and shit you not, it forgot.
It does. Old people are stupid.
You understand how I thought that was that you said no, I need to clear this up. You said they implanted memories into a snail that doesn't exist.
I was
right? That's what you said.
I said memories that don't exist. Anyway, I would have expected you to realize that I wasn't
memories
talking about
and
a snail that don't exist. That doesn't make sense.
Memories and existence were on opposite sides of the sentence.
Okay, but like
it was unclear.
I didn't realize I was talking to a fucking idiot.
It was unclear if doesn't exist modifies snails or modifies memories, and the fact that it was right next to snails was like a not crazy conclusion because we were talking about crazy snail studies, right?
I mean, it kind of was because otherwise it makes no sense.
Which is why I asked you. To a snail that doesn't.
This snail remembered, so I mean
the alleged snail was studied for 4 weeks. The doctors went crazy.
we wanted to solve Alzheimer's, so we thought about a snail. I shit you not, that snail was a fucking genius.
And then tragedy struck. It forgot. Forgot what? How did you test that? How do you test it on a real snail, let alone an imaginary snail?
Taught a snail about Sugma.
Dude, who's Sugma?
That's exactly what the snail said, I believe it or not. And we said Sugma balls, and that snail never forgot that moment.
They say a snail never forgets. Why don't they do this on elephants? Don't elephants have memory? Dolphins? Snails. We're doing snails.
Elephants, I mean, try doing a fucking test on an elephant's brain, my
Try
guy.
doing a test on a snail!
It's... Dude, snails won't fucking kill you. Snails won't stomp on you like you stomping on Snap, Crackle, or Pop.
Elephants are at least, like, domesticated. They can be. They
You
can be
telling me you
domesticated.
can't domesticate a snail? You telling me there are only wild snails?
That's like...
Yo, don't go over there. That's a wild snail.
There's a wild snail herd over the hill. Allegedly, there's a wild snail herd over the hill. The hypothetical snail, I really hope, is a staple to our podcast. I want to never forget the hypothetical snail, like the hypothetical snail forgot about us.
Oh my fucking god.
Jesus Christ.
We just went on a fucking bender.
Yeah, dude, I had Cocoa Puffs injected directly into my brain.
Inject it right into my veins.
Oh my
Oh my Jesus. Anyway, what else were we going to talk about?
I have a thing. It probably won't be as good as that. But would you rather? Would you rather be a snail that doesn't exist?
I'll stop you there. I'll take that option. I'll stop you right there.
Holy shit. Okay. Fuck. Oh my god.
I'll read it, bro.
We're stuck.
I'll read it.
We're stuck. It's a sleeping thing. It's the sleeping thing. I didn't even say sleep in it. It's just 14 hours. Holy shit.
Where is it? Oh, okay.
I'm crying.
Okay.
If you want to see me cry, tune into the YouTube. I'm literally tearing up.
Okay.
I have tears in my eyes.
Would you rather sleep? Dude, come on.
I'm done.
Come on, man.
No, go for it. I'm done, dude.
Would you rather sleep 14 hours a day? Bro, this is out of hand.
I know. I'm trying to stop. Dude, look how much I'm crying.
You want to take a walk? You want to take a walk?
I'm gonna take a walk. Hold on.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, my god.
You see what would you rather know, right?
Alex looked like his fucking grandma just died. He's crying that much.
Which is super weird because I didn't cry that much for my grandma.
Oh my god.
Oh, holy shit. Okay, I'm good. Alright, I have it. Would you rather sleep 14 hours a day, or would you rather sleep for a whole third of your life? Call it 25 years. Sleep 25 years uninterrupted and you never sleep again. Would you have to be a snail?
Dude, fuck off.
Okay, I'm done.
We absolutely need to move away. I would go 14 hours a day. Easy. I don't
agree.
Why?
Alright.
You're gonna lose out on a third of your entire life.
Okay, I think the
What are you gonna do while other people are sleeping?
I created the question with the equivalent of, not the equivalent, or at least thinking in mind, you sleep, like, imagine a regular night's sleep at, like, every day for your life, but instead of that, like, maybe like 8 hours a day, instead of that, you take that and you just do it all at the same time. So, like, if anything, this is less sleep than the 14 hours a day.
Okay, but it's not just about that. It's about you're missing out on entire years of your life, an entire chunk of your life.
Yep.
So, like, all those people, like, and that's an emotional toll on them, and you don't get to have those experiences. And then, what are you going to do while everyone else is sleeping?
You get shit done. Like, the whole point of this is now, like, you have uninterrupted time to be, like, going hard. You could be, like, writing books and learning languages and all this stuff. Yes, you're missing out on the 25 years, I guess. But I don't know. There's like a cool...
Also, which third?
Wait,
which third? It would have to make it worth it. Wouldn't it kind of have to be the first third?
I'll say like first third, or I'll maybe say second third, just so you're not.
And also, just to be clear, that means that you're gonna wake up as a 30-year-old or whatever and be as educated as a baby.
That's why I was saying, like, maybe like you turn 18, or maybe like you graduate college and then you do 25.
And you miss out on the best years of your life just so that you don't have to sleep later. Doesn't check out.
Not like actively instead of like a regular night's sleep, but this decision is two-sided. one side of this is like it's kind of like
I think I'm already capable of sleeping 14 hours a night.
hold on. It's kind of like a cool adventure. I don't know. It's just like you get to like start fresh. And that's not always a bad thing. Like you can make something out of that. Your life's not ruined. You kind of just have to start again, which isn't a huge thing. Yes, it's a huge thing, but
Yeah, it is. It's literally everything.
but it's not. But now there's huge possibilities once you wake up.
And does everyone around you know that that's what happened, or do they think you're in like a coma?
I would say.
So what if they think you're dead? And well, you're breathing, so I guess they wouldn't do that.
You're gonna wake up and you're like going to have a life. I'll say that. Maybe like your friends are really distant because you haven't talked to them in 25 years. Your family's like not around. Maybe your parents died or something like that. I don't know. But now after all like the opportunities and like the crazy like the actually genuinely interesting stuff that could happen with like 24-hour days and missing 25 years of your life. On the other hand, 14 hours a day is insane. That's too much sleep.
It's not. Well,
that's you're now missing out on two. You would be missing out on collectively more than 25 years.
Right, but I get to experience every day.
Is that worth it?
Yes, 100%. I want to live my life. Like I want to be in control. Like I want to live a life, bro.
If anything, this is less control.
No, it's not.
Okay. Let's say when do you go to sleep? When would you go to sleep in the situation?
Let's say I go to sleep at. Let me think about this for a second. If I go to sleep at 8,
okay,
wake up at 10.
Never like.
I already don't do that stuff.
A late dinner. Gaming at night.
I won't have a late dinner.
You basically need to show up to work. Like, as an adult, you basically show up to work, you go home, eat an early dinner, and immediately go to sleep. And then wake up, like, late for work. You have to wake up at 10.
I'm not going to work a 9 to 5, bro.
Okay. Fine.
I don't want to miss out on that many years of my life. Because...
No, you would be missing out on, like, more, like, contiguous years.
Technically, if you were counting hours, yes. But, like, you are... undeniably missing out on those years of your life.
Yes.
And although you want him to sleep, like, you're still, like, I don't think that makes up for it. Because, yeah, you get that time to yourself when other people are sleeping, but, like, that's not great. Like, is it really, like, is it really worth it? Like, the time you're missing with other people from that big sleep is not canceled out by the time you get by yourself from not sleeping every night.
I'm not saying it cancels it out, but it's definitely like I'll have way more opportunities than you to like learn new skills and like take up different jobs and stuff, you know?
I think
or even enjoy myself. I'll have the ability to like enjoy late nights and like gaming and like all like actual like late night stuff more than the 25 years I missed.
But like
in terms of like days, like years.
But a lot of it's going to be like eventually you're going to get really lonely at night, I think.
Then I take up a night job.
I just don't. I would not sacrifice like
that. Yeah,
even if I can live 10, even if I'm only doing 10 hours a day, like to me that's still worth it to have like to experience all those years, even if it's just 10 hours a day.
It's a good thing it's not 10 hours a day. It's 14 hours a day. Oh, 10 hours like
awake.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the most even would you rathers that we've ever done.
I don't think so because I like kind of pulled it out of my ass and I didn't think about the numbers. I was like 13, 14. Like I didn't like measure anything.
So I still think it worked out. I think 14 is good.
Yep.
Good number.
Yep. Yeah. I guess like when it comes down to it, I would rather for something like as important as time, I would rather make a big sacrifice for like big returns than like little daily sacrifices for like little daily returns.
I guess I see what you mean.
Or that's my thought process at least.
I just wouldn't want to do. I don't think I would do that. I don't think I would do that. I think we can I think we can end the episode there.
Before I go on another bender. Holy
Jesus.
shit. My eyes have dried up now.
Jesus fucking
Oh my
Christ.
god.
What an adventure, Jesus. If there's any episode to watch the video, it's this one.
Holy shit.
My God.
Absolute mental breakdown.
That being said, I'll give our
I will never
plugs.
forget the alleged snail.
The supposed snail.
Some might say snail.
Yeah.
Some would argue snail.
The everlasting debate of the snail. Anyway.
The gaslit snail. The snails. No, dude, our listeners are the snails.
Oh my God. Bro.
Team Snail and Team Chef.
What's up, our snails and chefs? Beautiful. It's perfect.
Chefs are your fans. Snails are my fans.
What about? They can only like one of us.
It's a team war. It's a race war.
The whites versus the Asians. Here we go.
Dude, cars. Race cars.
What?
Race wars. It was like a Fast and Furious thing. It's fun. Race wars.
You can't. You just can't. You just can't. You just simply cannot. Anyway, we have an Instagram, a Twitter, and a TikTok at whoaskedcast. We have a YouTube, Who Asked ? We have a website, whoaskedpodcast.podbean.com, where you can get all of our links to everything, including all episodes and all platforms on which we stream. And
you can email us, whoaskedcast@gmail.com. Anything, topic submissions, just comments about the show. We want to give advice. Give us situations that you're in that you could use advice on for which. Fuck. Prepositions are really hard, man.
Surprisingly racist remarks.
Whoaskedcast@gmail.com. Oh, also that.
All right. And with that, we'll see you next time.